Welcome back to the 30 days of Halloween. Tonight, I give you Valak, the demon nun from the Conjuring series. So The Nun is a 2018 American Gothic supernatural horror. It is a spin-off, prequel if you'll have it, of the 2016 The Conjuring 2, and the fifth installment in the Conjuring Universe franchise. An incarnation of Valak. This is Valak, for any of you that don't know. In The Conjuring 2, the plot follows a Roman Catholic priest and a nun in her novus as they uncover an unholy secret in the 1952 Romania. So in 1952 Romania, two nuns living at the St. Cartha's monastery are attacked by an unseen evil force. That would be the nun. The surviving nun, Sister Victoria, flees from the attacker, a demon appearing as a nun, and hangs herself. Her body is discovered by Frenchie, a villager who transports supplies to the nun. This is the cover of the little DVD. The darkest chapter in the Conjuring universe. You got a few. The nun might be the scariest conjuring yet. And you got a few pics of her. Some of the people in the movie. It's a nice spin-off, but I wasn't really that crazy about it. I'd probably give it a 5 or maybe a soft 6. Character itself is pretty cool, but they just don't show enough of her. And here you have the Mego action horror figure. This is the box she come in. It's an 8-inch figure with 14 points of articulation. Seems to be the theme over there at Mego. And some more about the story. The Vatican sends Father Burke with Sister Irene, a nun in her novation, to Romania to investigate. The pair meets Frenchie, discover Victoria's body, and take a key from her corpse. Inside the abbey they meet the abbess, who informs them that the nuns observed silence during the night, so they need to return the next day. That night, Burke is rescued by Irene after being buried alive in the graveyard by the demonic entity, that is. My bad. The next day, Irene and Burke return to the abbey, but only Irene can enter as it is enclosed. She meets the other nuns and learns that they are praying constantly, swapping in shifts to keep the entity at bay. The abbey was built in the Dark Ages as a castle for the Duke of St. Carta, a powerful aristocrat obsessed with the occult. The Duke summoned the demon through a rift in the catacombs, but was killed by Christian knights, who sealed the rift with a vial filled with the blood of Christ. However, the bombings during World War II reopened the rift, unleashing the entity. Burke identifies the demon as Valak and discovers the abyss has been dead all along. pretty chilling. And this here is a nice photograph of Valak, the demon nun. I witnessed a few of these in Catholic school as a youth. So this is a pretty neat doll. Her headpiece comes off. She's got two faces. It's kind of a normal face. Then at night she spins around into Valak the demon. Kind of a Marilyn Manson type nun. Back to your throne, Valak. So back to the lecture at hand. Irene is attacked by Valak and joins the nuns in prayer to ward it off. When she reunites with Burke and Frenchie, she discovers that none of the nuns she had seen and talked to were real, and she had been praying alone. Sister Victoria had in fact been the last nun in that abbey, and had sacrificed herself to stop Valak from possessing her. Theorizing that Valak can only be stopped if they seal the rift again with the blood of Christ, the same way the knights did. The trio retrieves the vial with Victoria's key, not secret, Victoria's key. Irene asks Burke to elevate her status to a professed nun, which he does. In the tunnel, she is possessed by Valak, but Frenchie smears the blood of Christ on her face, casting out the demon. Valak starts to drown her in a flooded chamber. Irene, who had kept some of the Christ's blood from the vial in her mouth, spits it into the demon's face. Banishing it as the rift is sealed, Frenchie resuscitates Irene and reveals his real name is Maurice. Unbeknownst to the others during the attack, Maurice was possessed by Valak. And from that, you get The Nun 2, which I think just came out recently, so I haven't seen that one yet. But tell me, have you seen this film? Are you into it? Let me know in the comments if you plan on watching it this Halloween. And if you've seen part 2, let us know how that one is. But until the next one, happy haunting.